Hi, you. Hi, if you guys from my behavior management class are watching this, then let me reintroduce myself. I'm Natalie Fothergill, and I'm doing this for my behavior management project on my friend Sam.
Hi.
Yes, her target behavior is her nail biting. And we, over the past 5 weeks, which including the baseline, have been discussing ways to help her reduce her nail biting so it won't be so prevalent, especially in her field, which is death studies, where she has to sign. So I am here to talk about her experience and see how she felt about it, and just some thoughts on the whole project in general.
And to
So
hopefully eliminate the problem.
yes, and to hopefully eliminate the problem. So Sam, so sorry.
No worries.
So let's discuss your target behavior, which is nail biting.
Okay.
Let's talk about when you do it, and let's just talk about briefly about like when it started and why you do it, and
Okay.
all the stuff like
All
that.
right. Well, I can't even remember a time that I didn't nail bite. I
Mm-hmm.
think I started when I was maybe 5 or 6.
Mm-hmm.
Before I was really cognitive about it.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of like sucking your thumb. I just did it all the time.
Mm-hmm.
So I've been doing it for a while and I want to stop. So now it's been brought up with you
Yes.
and other people looking at my nails because it's really not pretty. So now we're here, but it's been 5 weeks
Mm-hmm.
and it's been really good.
Yeah, I could tell there was a major improvement.
Yeah.
And let's talk about what you found on the internet about your nail biting. And I don't know how to pronounce this. Ani Chafiga, which basically means nail biting. You can hold this up to the audience if you want
Okay.
to.
It's the disorder for the nail biting.
And let's talk about that and how you found it, and how you think.
Okay, so I have been trying to figure out why I bite my nails. Um, I think my causes from what I found on the internet was definitely stress. Boredom is a big one for me. Um, and when I'm nervous, sometimes it's also a fixation because I don't like when it's rigid or when my nails crack or my skin.
Mhm.
So I found that on the internet, and then we started thinking about treatments.
Yes, we started thinking about treatments. I also wanted to add that this is one disorder. This disorder, your doctor, your therapist, she also said that it is possibly a symptom of ADHD. She didn't say that you have. She didn't necessarily say that you, but she said that you could. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
yep. So I go to a therapist, and my nail biting has been talked about because I'm upset that I have it. Actually, I got sepsis last year.
Could you explain to the audience what that is?
Yeah,
Sepsis.
well, it killed a lot of people in World War II, and it's one of the easiest things to actually treat nowadays with penicillin,
Hmm.
and it happens from bacteria.
Oh.
So I had a hangnail, and I pulled it down so low, it was an open wound, and I was biting it and stuff, and germs got in, my finger blew up, and it was so excruciating. The pain was terrible.
Wow.
It was like terrible. And I didn't bite my nails after that for like a month or two
Mm-hmm.
because I was so worried about ever getting that again. And then now we're here.
Yeah. I also wanted to mention briefly that when I was reading my behavior management book for this class and I read chapter 8, it talked about something called habit disorder, which talks about many different types of habits, even clearing your throat. And it also mentioned briefly about how nail biting can become a habit. And sometimes when people don't even realize they're doing it, it becomes like a part of their daily lives. And I'm not saying that she has habit disorder, but I'm saying that this is definitely a symptom of habit disorder.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, because
that
it's been going on for years.
exactly that we
So,
are trying to break. and that we have been trying to break for 5 weeks.
Okay.
What was I gonna say? Oh, these are some pictures, but they're also in my what's it called?
Presentation.
Presentation.
It's kind of not the best graphics,
This is
but
the first
Yep.
time that the first picture you can see how bad they look. Not the
there.
best in the best light, but yeah.
And yeah, this is why it's in the presentation. But this
Mm-hmm.
was a break point. I was getting better, but then
Mhm.
I had some stress and I
Yeah.
started peeling my skin back. But
At least it's better than biting, though.
yeah, and then this was last week, and my nails were able to get nail polish on them, and I can show you that today they are really nice.
Yes, I can tell. Definitely tell they're grown and they don't look so broken or destroyed. They look very nice and
Yeah,
pretty.
but it took me a while. Like we could talk about how the punishment that you were telling me I had
Yes.
to do was to get something to cover my nails, and I always talked about it,
Mhm.
but I never got it until you did the project.
So basically, what she is talking about is physical punishment. And basically, I had her put this nail polish that says "Stop the Bite."
Mm-hmm.
I had her put that on her fingers, so every time she bites her nails, the taste would be so bad that it would hopefully try to get her to stop.
Yeah, it
And
was good.
It was good.
For the beginning, I needed it.
Yes, it worked, but she
Yeah.
always found a way to kind of pick it off or to take it off.
Yeah.
So she always had to reapply it. So that was definitely physical punishment. I would also like to say that I did some reprimanding to you, and I'm not like, oh, bad lady, but in class, when we were in my classes and you were taking notes, every time I would notice you bite your nails, I'd either look at you like, or I would like, or like try to nudge you a bit,
Yeah.
or like just whisper like, hey, no biting your nails. Like I tried to whisper because I was in class, so obviously I was still paying attention in class, but someone's gonna be like, hey, don't bite.
Yeah, I need that reinforcement because
Yeah.
I don't even notice that I do it
Mhm.
sometimes.
Exactly.
So.
So sometimes I had to reprimand her and remind her to not bite her nails. She would also use this. Can you show them Tic Tacs?
I had these
I
Tic
used
Tacs.
the Tic Tacs as positive reinforcement, and that was one of the camps. It was the consumable camp because when she had the Tic Tacs in her mouth, then she wouldn't be worrying about putting her fingers in her mouth.
Yeah, kind of like an oral fixation too.
Yes, exactly. She would also use this coconut cream, which, yep, she has right here.
Yep, I carried this with me everywhere. I even did it before I got here.
Mm-hmm.
It's good to keep my nails from being dry because now I'm not biting my nails, but I still struggle with peeling my nails around my skin because it's still so dry. So the coconut oil is really, really, really important.
I find that it definitely does help her out a lot. And so she does rub it on, and it helps with the dryness, and it prevents her from biting because she now has a way of getting the dry skin off instead of her biting with her hands.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And nail polish. I chose not to do it today.
Yes.
So we could see the growth.
Exactly. So we could see the growth. Another positive reinforcement I like to use with her was the camps for M manipulation. I gave her like this little exercise ball that could keep her hands busy, especially when she was stressed. She could squeeze all the stress out on the ball and not put it on and not worry about biting her fingers. Like the ball would distract from that. You know what I mean? And that did work for a bit.
Yeah, that's in my school bag. That works.
And you liked it at first.
Popped it.
It worked until she popped it. It worked until she popped it. It did work for a good while, which was great. And then she popped it.
Yep. So now I try to use the coconut oil in the same light.
Yes.
I'll just keep like earlier.
Yes.
How I just kind of coated it on.
Mm-hmm.
That kind of helps me from biting too.
That is good to hear. That also, I believe, would fall under manipulation because you're putting it on your hands, so it also makes your hands busy. You're not just biting it; you're rubbing your hands. With lotion that makes it feel good. You know what I mean? That also, I believe, would count as manipulation for the camps. And then I also use social praise. So every day, I would actually text her and say, "Hey Sam, how's the nail biting going?" And if she would say, "Oh, good, I haven't bitten my nails today," and I'd be like, "Good, I'm so proud of you. Are you proud of you? I'm very, very proud of you. You should be proud of yourself." And I would kind of praise her socially.
Yeah.
Like, good job, Sam. I'm really proud that you did not bite your nails today.
Yeah, I think
And
that's
that,
really important.
yes, and I really wanted to, let her know that, so that would maybe make her feel better and know that she is on the right track. So social praise is definitely important. It definitely helped a lot, and I feel like there's been some major success. I mean, I could be wrong, but I feel like your nail biting has decreased, a lot.
Yeah, I
You know?
haven't bitten my nails, like the nails,
Mhm.
since you started your project. Besides, like, well, I haven't done it as much because in the graph, which you'll see,
Mhm.
I did bite a lot. Like the first week, I had a lot of stress going on in my life, but I think since then, I haven't bit. It's been more about around the nail, but
Yeah,
I'm getting better. I don't want to bite again.
and that is good. The baseline said that. The baseline said that, like, for the first week, it did increase every day because her stress increased by every day. But when we started the project, it gradually decreased. It increased tiny bits because, the nail polish would only work for a little bit at first, and the ball eventually, popped when she used it. But overall, it was a huge success, and now I feel like she has stopped her nail biting drastically. And if you look at all these pictures and look at her nails now, you can definitely tell there's been a huge improvement.
Yep, and I'd like to continue that and keep using the nail polish over nail polish because you can do that.
Yes.
And I think that that's going to be where I'm at because I don't want to be too confident saying that I'm not biting my
Yeah.
nails anymore
Yeah.
because I still could
But it
relapse.
definitely has decreased by a lot for these past 5 weeks.
Yep.
And that is a good start.
Mhm.
And how do you feel this has been for you, this whole project for the past 5 weeks? How do you feel like this has gone for you?
Well, I think with you mentioning it to me more, bringing it up, it makes me realize I can't just bite by myself.
Yeah.
Because everyone around me has known me as a nail biter and has just accepted it or kind of been rude about it. Like, Sam, how does your finger taste?
Yeah.
But now it's like I can say doing it with you, you want to help.
Yes.
And being able to tell you I didn't bite was good. Like, okay, someone is actually taking note.
Yes.
Which has helped.
Yes, I find that if we both kept track of her nail biting, then it would help. Because it's not just her keeping track, and it's not just me keeping track. We both have to keep track. Because that's even like in a professional setting, if I were her actual therapist or whatever, and she was my patient, it's not just the therapist deciding things for her. She has to put an effort too. So it's not me doing her work for her. It's both of us. Yes. It's both of us, doing the work together, which I find is very important in any helping relationship, really. So,
yeah.
Yes.
So that's it.
So thank you, Sam, for agreeing to do this, and thank you for being on this show, I guess, today.
Natalie's show.
Natalie's show.
Yeah. Thank you, because I hope to keep this going. Being an ASL interpreter, everyone's looking at your nails. It'd be ridiculous to not have them nicely done.
Yeah.
So thanks, because you're helping my future.
And thank you, and you're helping my future. See, we're helping each other's futures. Thank you. All
right.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.